Hey everybody, Lauren Buck here. I wanted to share with you today a short sequence, just about 10 minutes of yoga, that you can practice on your own. And the idea behind this sequence is that it's appropriate for anyone, even beginners. And the point is for you to be able to start a consistent practice of your own at home. So you can always practice on your own at home. You don't need a lot of fancy know-how. You can take any element from any yoga class that's ever worked for you or felt good in your body, even if it's as simple as cat and cow, and just get on your mat and do that every day. The secret is the consistency. So 5 or 10 minutes a day is better than spending an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours, whatever you think is a long time, once a week. So with that in mind, I hope you enjoy this sequence, and I hope it's something that you can incorporate into your day. All right, let's get started. So since this is a short sequence, we're going to start standing. So go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Your feet should be sit bone distance apart and what feels like parallel for you. So we'll start by taking a deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, bend your knees and fold. So you want your knees pretty bent here so that your belly can touch your thighs, and then just take a breath and shake your head and your arms out, allowing them to become heavy so that the weight of them puts your spine in a bit of traction. And then find your feet, relax your toes, press your feet into the floor so that the arches of the feet engage. Take a deep breath in to prepare, and as you exhale, press the feet, engage your bathroom muscles, and slowly roll up the front of your spine. When you take your inhale, unfurl your arms and reach them up toward the sky. Find a prayer and exhale, pull it through the midline of your body as you fold, rebending your knees. Good. Deep breath in here. Exhale, press the feet, pull the pelvic floor in and up as you roll up the front of your spine. Deep breath in, extend the arms, unfurling. Exhale, prayer comes through the heart center as you fold. Nice deep bend in those knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, engage the feet, engage the pelvic floor, rolling up the front of the spine. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, fold. Good. Deep breath in, you might extend the spine, just wave it forward a bit. And then as you exhale, bring your right foot back into a lunge. Now you can drop your back knee to the floor here if that feels more comfortable for your body. Or if you want to keep it lifted, please keep it bent for this practice today. So we'll take a deep breath in, just kind of extend the spine, preparing. Exhale, ground through the feet, engage your bathroom muscles, and roll up the front of your spine. Same as you did before. The arms can unfurl on the inhale if you feel stable. And as you exhale, just relax. Find a little perch here. As you breathe in, maybe your back knee starts to straighten, but if that causes your tailbone to lift and you feel some compression in your low back, it means you've lost your pelvic alignment. So just rebend that back knee, aim the tailbone straight down, and on an inhale, unfurl the arms again. Good. We'll take one more deep breath in here together. And as we exhale, release everything down to the floor and slowly make your way back to child's pose, feeling the difference between the right and the left sides of the body. Maybe even rock the hips from side to side, just so you can really notice the effects. Then on an inhale, we'll come to fours, stacking the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Take a deep breath in, stretch your sternum forward and your tailbone back. So it's not a super deep arch and drop down of the belly as much as it's a lengthening of the spine. And on the exhale, round the spine. Navel in toward the back body. Again, inhale, extend the heart forward and the tail back. Exhale and round. This is cat and cow. Even if you just did this every morning after you showered, it would be a good start to creating a home yoga practice for yourself. Good. We'll take one more inhale here. Tuck your toes and either take knees down, down dog, something like this, or stretch the hips up and back, coming into the full expression of downward facing dog. And we'll take 2 deep breaths here. Inhaling for 1. Exhaling. Inhaling for 2. On this exhale, we're going to stretch the tongue way out. Slowly walk your feet up towards your hands, finding that nice deep bend in your knees once again. Take a deep breath in to relax your upper body. And as you exhale, press the feet down, engage the pelvic floor, and roll up the front of the spine. Breathing in, arms unfurl, reaching high. Exhale, pull that prayer right through the midline as you fold, bending the knees. Inhale, slowly reach the left foot back. Again, you can drop the knee if you want or keep it lifted. Exhale, bend that back knee, root down through the feet and roll up the front of your spine. Inhale, unfurl the arms. And as you exhale, relax what you don't need. See if you can find a moment of stillness here in this pose, feeling all of its strength. And again, you can play with extending that back knee a little. You might feel a real deep stretch in the front of that left thigh, the left hip flexor. Just make sure you don't lose that pelvic alignment. One more inhale here, stretching up through the heart. As you exhale, release everything to the floor. Find your child's pose, hips to the heels here. A couple of deep breaths, just relaxing. On the next breath in, we'll find fours. Same alignment, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. As you breathe in, feel the heart reach forward, the tail reach back. Exhale, round the spine. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. On the next breath in, find a flat back, extending the spine, tucking the toes. Find your variation of downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out the nose here. Deep breath in. And we'll take a lion's breath on the exhale. Good. This time, slowly walk the feet forward towards your hands. Come back to that standing forward fold. Grab onto opposite elbows. Bend your knees once again. You might not need to bend them quite as deeply as you did before. Find the weight of the head and the arms, the shoulders, pulling the spine into a bit of traction. And then keeping the toes relaxed. You might grab onto the backs of your calf muscles here, or just kind of press into the backs of the calf muscles. You're going to press down through the feet and feel the sits bones lift up. So you're working the legs towards straight. They probably won't get to be straight unless you truly have long hamstrings and soft tissue back there, so your fascia isn't super hard. Instead of pressing the knees back like this, can you guys see the difference? Pressing the knees back to straighten versus pressing the feet down and the sits bones up. Just find your edge there and then breathe. See if you can soften that edge just a little bit. 2 more breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Then we'll let out a lion's breath. Good. Slowly bend the knees. Come through Malasana. Little squat and roll onto your back, please. Okay, so coming onto your back, you're just going to walk your heels so that the ankles are underneath the knees. For most of us, that means if you can brush the backs of the heels with the fingertips. We'll take a deep breath in, just like we did when we were standing. As you exhale, root down through the feet, squeeze your bathroom muscles, and roll up the spine. Good. On a breath in, stretch the arms up overhead, expressing. And then exhale, slowly release everything back down to the floor. Good. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, root through the feet, squeeze the pelvic floor, and slowly roll up the spine. When you get to the inhale, express the arms, unfurl them. Exhale, slowly release everything back down. Good. 3 more times. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, root through the feet, squeeze the pelvic floor, roll up the spine, and on the breath in, extend the arms overhead. Good. Exhale, lower down. You want to make sure that the back of your neck is not flat to the floor like this. You want to keep that natural curve in the back of the neck. Exhaling, rooting through the feet, rising up. The inhale will express the arms all the way up and back. Good. Exhale, release, slowly lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, root through the feet, squeeze the pelvic floor, roll up the spine, breathe in, extend the arms. Exhale, lower everything down. Let's do one more of those. Deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, press through the feet, squeeze the bathroom muscles, roll up the spine, and as you inhale, unfurl the arms. Good. Exhale, go ahead and stay up with the hips. Interlace the hands underneath you if it feels comfortable, and you can walk the elbows closer in towards each other. Your elbows should still be able to press down onto the floor, so if you can straighten the arms, make sure that your elbows don't lift up as mine are doing right now. That's a hyperextension. So you're pressing down through the feet, through the elbows, through the back of the skull, just relaxing that onto the floor so the neck muscles aren't overengaged. Breathing in and breathing out. See if your breath can become nice and even here. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands and slowly release the spine back down onto the mat. Good. Spread your knees mat distance apart and just let them windshield wiper from side to side. Good. Feel how those ball and socket joints are moving around inside your hip sockets. The balls of the femur. Good. So come back to center. We're going to grab onto opposite elbows with the forearms above the chest. Now, if you are really tight in the shoulders, this might feel tricky. It might feel better to grab onto opposite forearms. So just find what feels right for you. Take a deep breath in to prepare. And as you exhale, let the knees go toward the left and the elbows toward the right. And then we'll just take a breath here. You want to let the shape of your bones become heavy so that as you inhale, you feel a nice stretch through the right hip flexor. You'll feel that on the right side of your belly. And also through the muscles and fascia underneath the right shoulder blade. Good. Deep breath in, come back through center. Exhale, take it over to the other side. And then we'll just move with the breath. Inhaling center. Exhaling, taking it over to the other side. Inhaling through center. Exhaling, taking it over to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. I'm going to stop cueing. Please just find a pace that works for you. Match your movement to your breath. Close your eyes. Feel it from the inside out. Good. Let's take one more each side. Notice if your shoulders and hips seem to be unlocking a little bit more. Good. As you inhale, come back through center. Let's just squeeze the knees in toward the chest here. Good. Maybe rock the sacrum into the floor. And then we'll take a final rest. So extend the legs long. Flip the palms face up. Close your eyes and relax.